A few weeks ago, I was at my son's game, right? And he's bringing the ball up the court, man. I mean, he's coming up the court. He's doing his thing. He does a hezzy move and crosses this kid over in the game, and the kid falls. And I mean, the crowd went nuts. Everybody jumped up. And then he gets to the hole, and he bricks the layup. Then he turns around, and he's running back up the court. And as he runs back up the court, he looks at me, and he says, "Did you see that?" And I said, "Yeah, I seen it, but you bricked it. It don't even matter. You did all that shaking and baking, looking good, you dropped the opponent, but then when it was time to do what you need to do, which was put points on the board, you failed." It made me truly think about that a lot of us, right, we looked the part, we shaking and baking, but our follow through and our finish isn't what it needs to be. Now, for the record, my son is a heck of a basketball player. They won the game, but he learned a lot in that moment. We got the right gear, right? Everybody looks at us because they see us what we saying. They hear what we're saying. But then when it's time to execute and put points on the board, it's like we brick. It is so important that we understand follow through, and that we understand that we have to make sure that when we get to the point to where it's time to do what we need to do, which is put the points on the board, that we score. I did some research the other day, man. The power of follow through, right? Like the three best shooters in NBA history from three-point line is Steph Curry,
Sorry not to use it. Curry, way downtown, bang!
Ray Allen,
They confirmed that it was a three. And the Spurs had a chance.
James Harden.
Harden trying to get free. Down to three, down to two, it's a three. Good!
Best three-point shooters ever in the history of the game. They say the reason why they're the best is because of their follow-through. They even go as far as say, if they did anything less than what they did, if they tweaked anything, that their percentage would be way lower and they wouldn't be as good as they are. Your success is 100% on whether you follow through with what you start. It's not good enough just to show up every day and look the part. It's not good enough every day just to get up and say what we're gonna do. It's all about executing. It's all about doing what we say we was gonna do and following through with it. I was reading this book, man, by Seth Godin called The Dip. And what he was talking about is that we're real good about getting so fired up about starting something, but then we get to the point to where all the goosebumps and the hair on the back of your neck standing up, and then we get to the dip of like, dang, this ain't what I thought it was gonna be, and we don't follow through with what we started, thus we don't get the end game that we was hoping for. On Inc.com, there was a study, and it said that only 8% of people worldwide finish what they start. So that lets me know that 92% of people don't follow through with what they started. I need you, man, to get infatuated with the follow through. It's not about the excitement of starting something, and it's not about the excitement of the end game. It's about the middle part, the bridge between the beginning and the end, which is the work that it's going to take to get from the beginning to be able to accomplish the thing that it is that you want to accomplish. Charles Kettering said, the follow through makes the difference between success and failure because it's easy to stop. I need you to learn how to follow through. I need you to write down the things that you're going to have to do to achieve the goal. We talked about vision. We talked about what we want to do. Now we got to put it on paper and put it in order, and then we start putting the action behind the things that we talk about we're going to do. Because see, that's the thing, we do too much talking. Stop talking. Stop letting your left hand know what your right hand is doing. I want you to be quiet. I want you in this season to grind in silence. Don't even let people know that you're doing anything. That's the thing. See, y'all do it for the gram. You got to do it for your fam. You got to do it for you. It ain't about likes no more. It ain't about comments no more. It ain't about shares no more. It's about you being true to you. It's about you starting what you say you started and finishing everything that you start. But the power is the follow through. It's that middle thing. It's everything in the middle. It ain't about the beginning. It ain't about the end. Listen, you don't have to be great to start, but you got to start to be great. So I want you to focus on the follow through right now. I want you to focus on the things that's not comfortable. I want you to focus on the things that you know that you're going to keep trying to put off for tomorrow. Listen, don't put nothing off for tomorrow that you can do today. Do it today. Follow through. Follow through. Don't be like my son and be out here looking the part, out here doing all the juke moves, out here crossing people over, doing a hezzy, doing a Euro step, but then when you get to the rim, boom, you brick it. You gotta follow through.